Hey guys, DarkendFearz here, and I got a battle with BagOfHappyStuff, and I'm testing out a new mic, and I just woke up, so sorry if my narration is a bit bad. So I lead off with Hippo, and he leads off with Alex, and I know he's gonna sleep powder, but I send in Caesar, So he sets up a layer of toxic spies, and I burn a turn of sleep, so that was a good play on my part. So by now Alex's sash is broken, and I go out to Bolivia expecting the hidden power fire, which is which modes lead Roserade's carry. So that was a good play on my part. So he switches out and goes out to his own heat trend while I fire blast, not over predicting. So that was an excellent play on his part. And he fire blasts because he has the flash fire boost, and it takes a nice chunk out of Gyarados, and I wasn't thinking there, and I was like, wow, I can't. Gyarados is gonna be no use to me in this match. When it turns out that it could have been a better use. So I waterfall here, and it does a nice chunk to his Jirachi. And me being stupid, not thinking why he sent out his Jirachi, I let my Gyarados take a Thunder Punch. So my Gyarados goes down pretty early, which is a bad play. So he's winning 5-6 right now. So so I go into a Jirachi of my very own, and I guess expecting Iron Head, he goes into Heatran, and I go for a Charge Beam, or maybe a Fire Punch he was expecting. So I get my special attack boost, and I realize this isn't gonna work. So I go into I Love You Natasha, which is a joke. So I gotta change his nickname, and he Earth Powers predicted my switch into Heatran, which is what I thought he would predict into. But I'm poisoned because he got a layer of toxic spikes up, and yeah. Okay, so he goes into the red one while I wish upon a little star, and he goes for a U-turn, I think. So much things at the end. No, I go for a surf while he probably goes for a U-turn, and that surf pretty much hurts the red one. If I would have surfed the first time, then the red one would have practically been dead. But I think, yeah, whatever. So he goes out to Nuke, okay? And this thing, I don't know. I wasn't expecting it to have a substitute, so that was a good play. Like, that was something that I just wasn't expecting at all. So, yeah, that's good for him. So, as I switch out, while he says a substitute, I go to Hippowdon, who gets poisoned. I didn't really care about Toxic Spice because 4 out of my 6 members, took it because they were steel or something, or flying. Yeah. But, he Focus Blasts and it misses while I roar him away. And it goes into Tyranitar. And I figure I set up my spikes right now, because why not? I mean, my spikes, my Stealth Rocks, while he crunches, because Tyranitar can't really do all that much to a Hippowdon. And I could have Earthquaked right here, but, or saved Hippowdon for later. But Toxic was taking a toll on me, so, I think I decided just to roar, or slack off, and then switch. Because Hippowdon, I thought was probably going to be a better, maybe even a late game sweeper, seeing as that he has Jirachi, Heatran, and a Tyranitar, which can't take Earthquakes. I just had to get rid of that Gengar. So I switched into Caesar, because somewhat guessing he's locked into Crunch, and burning a turn of sleep. So, yeah. Now, I want to Vaporeon to take the Earth Power somewhat as Death Fodder. Even though I could have let Scissor die, but I didn't want Scissor to, die, because I knew Scissor would be crucial in this match, because as soon as that Heatran was out, it was like Scissor Sweep. And another Earth Power, and Vaporeon dies while I go into Hippowdon. Yeah, I did a lot of overplays in this match. Over predictions, and last match I over predicted beyond belief, and yeah, I just got swept by Relo. But he changed his theme. I didn't change my theme, and This was a good match. I wasn't gonna upload originally, but since he did, I decided, nah, what the heck. So I Earthquake as the Earth powers hit Paladon, I guess over predicting or something. And he goes into Caesar. And he superpowers. So I'm guessing the Caesar is banded. Wow, he has a lot of choice thingies on his team. So yeah. So I go into a Caesar of my own, knowing that he's locked into superpower. So as he superpowers again, I take it fairly well, and I predict my wake over here, and I go for a U-turn. Yeah. So I think it's 3 against 5 right now, but since I killed it, it's 3 against 4, and I'm down. So I go into Jirachi, and he's gonna go into Alex and put me to sleep. Now I needed something asleep just to take down this Alex with Caesar later, and yeah, this Jirachi's beast. It's so good. Like, I set up on Blissey and I'm a spectral attacker. You apologize, I'm sorry. I just woke up. So I Fire Blast, not over predicting. I was about to Earth Power, knowing that his team was pretty much screwed. But yeah, that's a bad play on my part. So he goes for the Earthquake, and I go into Jirachi as Vader. Yeah, and I actually live, which is quite surprising, seeing that I have no defense EVs at all, even though I have pretty good IVs in defense and HP. And Jirachi has nice base stats. So I go into Caesar, and I needed him to go into my cutie pie in order to win this match. Because if he didn't, his Tyranitar would have killed me with Earthquake. And I U-turn, and he kills the Jirachi. And I think it's 2-2 at the moment now. So if he hadn't switched, he would have won this match. No, it's 2-4. 2-3. So he Focus Blast, and my Heatran actually surprisingly lives. And I was like, what is up with my luck living with these hits that I shouldn't be living? Or maybe, I don't know. So I actually live a Focus Blast from a Gengar. And yeah, little 43 HP. So he goes into Oh No's, and I Fire Blast because that's what I'm locked into, and I get a burn, which doesn't really matter because it just doesn't matter. And I just have Caesar right now, and all he has is Roserade and Tyranitar, which is weak to Bullet Punch, and it's almost dead. And since Roserade has terrible defenses, I decided just to, go for a kill. So that's what I do. I Bullet Punch that thing to death, and he sends out Alex, and I Bullet Punch that thing to death. So that was a great game. It was really close. Yeah, I don't know. I need to play better. Alright, bye guys.